of infrastructure, you all are mapped across a variety of departments and agencies, and certainly across the private sector as well. Give us a top line as to where Verizon stands as far as zero trust architecture and helping these agencies implement it, perhaps helping yourselves implement it.
It's been a lot of fun actually over these last few years in zero trust. I mean, there's been a lot of progress, and progress really.
I think you're the first person that has referenced zero trust architecture and fun in the same sentence. But
well, the conversation,
just noting that.
The conversations across agencies, right, have just been a lot. We haven't seen a lot of pushback, right, in zero trust, right? So
it makes sense, right?
Right. Yeah, it makes sense. Sean mentioned, right, it's kind of a choose your own adventure. So when we're in doing like workshops with agencies, we're not getting that pushback as if we were coming in and doing audits with them, right? So across federal, across state, local, where there's been a big groundswell in the state, local, area, as well as the private sector, what we've seen is just a lot of consensus in terms of just adopting the vision and seeing the value, the maturity level alignment. So we've been using the CISA maturity level. And we've got a lot of positive feedback there. So when we're in working with different agencies and we're still helping kind of color code where they are in those areas, it's been well aligned. And so what we've seen is really just that alignment on the vision, the strategy, and the overall execution. So on the vision side, there's a very clear understanding of what zero trust is. The stakeholders are getting aligned to it. On the strategy side, right, we're starting to see zero trust architectures coming out from different agencies and cross-functional teams that have been participating in it. And then on the execution side, we're seeing these roadmaps being refined and developed as well too. Seeing the implementation of new solutions. We're seeing proof of concepts happening. And lastly, and this is probably one of the most interesting parts of this, is an interesting observation per se, is the different cross-functional teams that have been interested in participating in this. So, for example, we had a security team I was working with the other day that the CIO was asking them specifically about, I need a brief on where we are on zero trust. And on the federal side, for example, contracting officers, we've actually done some workshops where the contracting officer wanted to participate. So the message is permeating not just into the security parts of the organization, but it's permeating throughout the agencies as well too.